Hey guys, it's day 23 in our reading plan, and we're going to look at the arrest of Jesus from Matthew chapter 26. Now, this is a pretty long chapter, but I want to highlight some things that might help you as you read it. First of all, it says in verse 17 that Jesus sat down with his disciples for the Passover meal, and this is what we call the Last Supper. But I think it's important for you to understand sort of where it comes from in the Old Testament. If you go back to Exodus chapter 12, this was when Moses was getting ready to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. And if you understand the significance of the original Passover story in Exodus, then you really can understand the significance of the Last Supper. Because in Exodus chapter 12, they were to announce to the whole community that they had to choose a lamb or a young goat for a sacrifice. Now, the blood of that lamb would be placed over the doorposts of that home in Israel, and then the angel of death would pass over that home. And Jesus was, in essence, redefining this whole Passover meal in the Last Supper. He would be that sacrificial lamb. So reading on, it says that Jesus prays in Gethsemane, and he says this, "My Father, if it's possible, let this cup of suffering be taken away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine." I love this because it's such a great example for how we should pray. Jesus didn't want to suffer, and he was honest about it. But at the end of the day, he submitted to the Father. Later on, as you read, Jesus is betrayed and arrested, of course, by Judas, and most people sort of know that story. And then as you read even further, you're going to see that Peter denies Jesus. So it's kind of a bad day for a couple of Jesus's disciples. But as you read this chapter, pay attention to the focus that Jesus has on doing what he came for, which is to go to the cross to die for our sins.